Hello. Welcome to Unit 1 and 2. They're together because they're fairly short, and this is a short course. Uh, and probably one of the more interesting ones that I've developed. I sent you a copy of this manual. This was developed by the Atlanta Convention and Visitors Bureau to provide training for hotel owners and reception desk people and restaurant people and tourism people during the Olympics that were held in Atlanta, as to how to best take care of their international visitors. And I found it to be a really good reference, just a good general little workbook. So I got you a copy of that. Now, this unit can be very much focused on who your international visitors are. And having worked in interpretation for 40 years and having taught interpretation and done planning in about 20 plus countries, I learned that I had to prepare when I was doing interpreter work in other countries, uh, whether I was doing interpretive planning in Korea or interpretation in Colombia, South America, or Mexico, and even interpretation in England, Scotland, and Wales. That some of the cultural differences are may seem like they're not there, but they are. And so I put together this course to help you get a better handle on just who your visitors are and be aware of some of the cultural issues that may come up when you develop interpreter programs or exhibits or in interpretive media. And there's not a right answer. There's cultural sensitivity. Uh, we simply try to do our best to be sure that we don't accidentally insult anybody. And if we have people visiting us, we try to accommodate them. But also remember, a lot of the international visitors that come here are here because they want to learn and be exposed to American customs and culture. And so it's good to have a little dialogue to see just how far you can go with being American to some of our international visitors. So this course will get you started. It is a short course. There's homework assignments, things that I've learned and experienced over the years, and we can create a dialogue, and we can also Skype if you want to talk with me, or we can talk on the phone. And the idea is to help you kind of sort through a little bit more about who your international visitors are, any biases you might have, any misconceptions you might have. Uh, one thing I learned, I was doing some planning in California, and they had visitors from Vietnam and also from Korea and China. And they had a problem where the visitors were making campfires in the forest. And of course, you all know about the fire issues in California, the western states. And so the interpreters are trying to tell people why they couldn't have campfires, that the forest would burn down if the fire got away. And the response, to the interpreter by the visitors from Vietnam, for example, were that, well, that'd be okay. It'll just grow back next year. Well, in Vietnam, it probably would, but it won't here. And so those are some of the kind of cultural things that we find that we need to let some of our national visitors, especially in parks, for example, our historic sites, understand the differences, maybe ecological differences, maybe cultural differences. But those are some of the things we need to be aware of. So I hope you enjoy the assignments, and I hope you find this little handbook to be of use. And when you send it back to me in the subject line of the email, put your name, first name is fine, put international protocol as far as the course, and what unit number you're sending. Because I have a number of people taking this course from a variety of countries. And that way I can download your response right into your... Again, we can talk anytime that you'd like to chat. So let me know how you're doing. And enjoy the beginning of the course. Have a good one. Bye-bye.